business 5, 10, 20 plus years. So how are you going to get started? How are people going to find you? Well, it's really... Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in today. As you can see, we've got a little bit of terrible weather here in Southern California, a little bit cloudy, maybe going to rain a little bit, but I do have some good tips for you that I think if you want to become a commercial real estate agent, this is going to really get you on the path to success a lot faster than if you just tried to go at your own. So get your pen and paper and write these down. First thing, find a good company that has a great training program. Make sure you find a company that you can go in and interview a couple times. Make sure you talk to people that have been in the program, gone through it, and what they got out of it. And then see if this company has a junior programmer. Maybe you could be a runner with them and mentor with somebody else within the company. Then when you're out on your own, you've got to remember that you are up against people that are right out of college. They're rolling a few hundred phone calls a day to people that they've been in the business 5, 10, 20 plus years. So how are you going to get started? How are people going to find you? Well, it's really not that difficult. One, social networks. Make sure you go on every social network: Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. I don't know about Snapchat, but Twitter. Get on all those. Make sure you have your company information, a direct link to you so they can find you just by clicking a button. Make it simple for them to find you. Create content on a daily basis, not once or twice a week, but content on a daily basis that you put out. Set up a program. Every night when you get home, create your content and then put it out the next day. I don't know the times you should be putting it out. You can Google out there for your time zone. You might want to figure out when the best time to put that out to get the best bang for your buck. Create memes about what's going on in each particular market. For example, if you're in Albuquerque, what's going on in Albuquerque's industrial or office? Show vacancy rates, how long stuff is staying on the market. Give them all that information. Everything you do, you need to create value for yourself. That's what people will come and they'll follow you and come back in and get your information on a daily basis. Make sure your networking groups, for example, Chamber of Commerce are a great one, or any community groups like that. Create videos like this. Only be adding value about the marketplace that you're in. That is very powerful. Or even a podcast. If you have time to put a podcast together, podcasts are growing, and it's just something that's really come into play. They've been around a long time, but they just keep growing and growing, getting better and better. So get yourself a podcast if you can do the time. Now, one tool that I really want to talk to you about is LinkedIn. Probably the most powerful tool out there. So if you're going through, you've got a national real estate publication that you're reading, and you see a company is coming into your market, you want to go into LinkedIn, find out who is in charge of real estate there, see if they're connected with any of your connections, and if they are, have your connection do an introduction. That has worked for me several times. Sometimes, they've just accepted they don't know them, but just keep going down that list. I mean, it's a very powerful tool, but do this on a daily basis. And again, everything you do needs to add value. So, okay, well, be sure to check back every Wednesday with us. Subscribe so you don't miss these videos, and keep checking back. Thank you.